obviously the downside is there's no facing out, but
yeah, that's fine. That's not an issue. I'm just going to go rid of that one for the moment.
yeah, so, and then we'll be
exactly.
I put it on Windows just because I don't know whether you're full screen or not.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm just going to check to see what's going on with this.
So they've got it running on one as well. So
Yes.
at least we can tell from that. Because this sometimes crashes and it just goes.
It does. It's very unfortunate, but we are back up, and hopefully this time,
in the face of adversity.
in the face of adversity, that's it.
We will triumph.
Exactly. So
Right, so I'm going to run through how to add people in again.
it's pretty much just click that.
No, because that is only your friends one.
Oh right, yeah, add
Go to the
players.
little- that one there.
And then
Nearby players.
Nearby players, yeah.
And it'll be whoever on there apart from Ian.
Apart from Ian.
And then it'll be just to change the teams over. But when you invite someone in, what it'll do is you go back to escape and it'll take you back.
Yep.
The back down the bottom there. And then it'll put them on the teams.
Yep.
And you need to right click on, or there'll be a little arrow.
Yep.
Click on that and you say swap teams.
Yep.
Then you need to click on where you want to put them. That's all it
Okay,
is.
that's fine. Do you want to do me a favour and go and ask perhaps one of the teams their username so that I can start adding?
Yep, I'll see what they're doing and
Yeah,
if they're
lovely.
setting up, because I say they shouldn't need to change settings now.
Yeah. They should all be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a problem. Good, Steve. All right, thank you. So, I do apologise about that, guys. Obviously, we weren't expecting these kind of issues. It looks to be that it's nothing to do with our PCs. It's nothing to do with the stream. I don't think our RTMP server can handle the bottlenecking of all of the awesome in one go. We are still running a bare bones RTMP server as we had to rebuild, as you guys know if you were here previously.
So we've got Cinnamon, Cinnamon, Beetle Buzz and Swells are on the same team. So if you send right click, invite to custom game.
Yep. And then Beetle Buzz. Yep.
Invite to custom game.
Yep.
And Swells.
Lovely.
And that's the one team, so that's the ones on the left.
Yep.
So if you come out, so
Yep.
escape out of that and just put him over there.
Yep.
Some teams, and then click over there, one of these. That's it, and then the next three you add should automatically go there.
Lovely. Look at that.
So nearby players again.
Yep. So that's going to be a crush awake.
Why do we have?
Whoa, okay, hold on.
Yeah, we have an extra person who's signed in. So.
We're not sure. Yep. Do you know what? If only someone was DDoSing. But you say that, we do have anti-DDoSing tech in place, so hopefully that won't be the case. I know, right? I am terrible. Do forgive me. Like I said, I don't play Overwatch nearly as much as these guys, so do appreciate your patience, guys. We will be resuming shortly. It's just been one of those days, you know? To be fair, it has been really busy today in the lounge.
Should be extra and Shank.
Yeah, and it was Crush Awake, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so there is, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I could see more people than I could.
That's cool.
Right, custom game, that's it.
Right. Okay,
Whether or not if they're not accepted on that, just because they're not on that screen.
yeah, that's fine. Well, at the moment we're just waiting on one more. No, wait, hold on. So it was Crush Awake. I'll send them another invite. There we go. Okay, so they're all there, and I'm assuming as soon as we get a thumbs up, we'll be going, and I'll start
give you
it.
a thumbs up and all.
That's lovely. Thank you very much. So, big shout out to Matt there doing awesome work in the lounge for me, as well as Ian. Really do appreciate their work here today. So, loving it. So this isn't my account where we're watching through Panda's account. Very kindly logged himself in so that we can do this. So shout out to Booley86, thank you very much for hosting our channel, we really do appreciate it. You are a lovely person. We hope you enjoy the stream now that it's back up and running. So unfortunately no, we can't have the lobby camera anymore because that camera is not set up on OBS. It was set up on our vMix streaming, which we've closed down to run through OBS this, so that you guys can still watch the tournament. Although I can have a look. I'll see what we can do. Might be able to set it up. Bear with me a couple of minutes, guys. I'll see what I can do for you. I believe that's me, so we don't want that one. Hideous. Let's have another look at what we've got on here. If it's already there, it's not. I'll try and make a new one. Let's get video capturing device up. Lovely. And it's going to be one of these, so bear with me, guys, and I'll see if I can get the camera. Let's have a look at what we've got here. Okay, so it's not that one, meaning it must be hopefully this one. There it is. Okay, there you go, guys. So we can still have the lounge cam. There we go. So guys, there's your lounge cam again. All is cool in the hood. As soon as we get a thumbs up, we will of course head back to the game. And are they all good? Okay, right, tell them they can start then, and I will get them in, so we'll head back over to our game ready to start, and here we go. So this is of course the yellow team versus the orange team. The yellow team comprised of Saul Appleford, Jacob Wells and Connor Sandham, and the orange team comprising of Nathan Norwood, James Knox and Ben Mays, who hope blown out. So, oh dear, this isn't going to work out well. So we can see here we're spawned in, ready to start spectating. Bear with me, guys, I will be back in 1 second. Oh, they are spawning in now.
What's wrong with Eclipse 6? I love Hasselhoff.
Okay.
Someone's got their DPI so very high on that. Oh, very excitable. Oh, it's the F keys, is it? Wonderful. Excellent.
Yeah, so F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6.
Right, guys, so here we go. Hopefully this is all coming through nice and clear for you now, and it's all nice and fluent. We are going to be watching the guys as they play through. Starting off with Cinnamon for the blue team, who are in fact the yellow team, and the red team is in fact the orange team. So just to confuse you even more. So already in elimination here, they're on the control point and they are contesting it. Just really trying to get these entries, try and take this for themselves and get some points racked up. Red team already a third of the way through to winning this first round without any sort of issue in holding it down. Head over to a different perspective here. I've just realised I've covered up the chat screen as well, so sorry if I can't see you for the moment. I will minimise OBS in the next match. I don't want to take this screen away from you now that we finally got it working, so we'll just keep going in the meantime. So. Charge wasted there a little bit. didn't quite get the impact it needed. Huge swings coming through, not landing. There was a hit. Whoa, no, she's not there. Okay. So at this moment in time, doing really good work holding down the point. The red team, being the orange team at the moment, have really taken it in a very one-sided way at this moment in time. Completely uncontested percentage-wise. Really good block there with the ice wall. Did a really good job freezing Reinhardt there. Oh wow, and there comes the charge. Huge push. Too little too late at this rate, I think, though. Beelzebub's doing good work. Oh, I don't know, though. I think this has worked out in their favour. They've done it. They've taken the point back. And right at the last second, so really well played there by the yellow team. Great work by Cinnamon Swirls and Beelzebubs to save the day, as it were. Last second retake, and now of course it's all down to Exeter, Crushawake and Zheng to figure out a way to get this back and get that final 1% to take this round. Looks like they're going to be hard pressed to take it back. They are playing really aggressively, but oh no, here we go. Now there's got a good chance. They've all just pushed really well as a unit. There it is. So it looks to be now that yes, they will take that first round. Really well played by the orange team with that push and the retake. Really well choreographed, and it shows that team cohesion really does pay off if you know what you're doing and you use the right characters combined. So this is going to be the start of the second round. The yellow team have a lot to work for. It was a good effort. They did manage to retake that site, but they just couldn't hold it down against the impressive force of the orange team, who are now one round up and therefore only one round away from finding themselves in the final spot of the semi-finals, where they will be then facing off against the red team, who did defeat the brown team in the last round. And again, apologies for that not being streamed. So we did have some issues, but we're just glad we're here now and that you guys can see exactly what's going on finally. So action going on over here at the point. Working really hard to try and hold it down. Swells does eventually get his man. And Crushaway goes down as well, meaning that the Blues will have this site hopefully. Yep, there we go. They're starting to collect percentage. And we'll establish the control. So Winston now. Just see what's going on. So here they come now. They're going to go back on the offensive. We will rejoin from Crushawake's perspective. See exactly how they're going to retake this. So it seems to me that they're certainly not novices at retaking control points. Depends on how they can work at it. Beelzebubs will take down Crushawake though. We're going to rejoin with Exeter playing as Tracer, who I believe is going to wait for the respawn and his teammates, and they will then push together as a unit. So just going to hold off for a moment. Of course, Tracer, not particularly spongy, doesn't take many bullets to take down, does of course have that fantastic manoeuvrability. If you know how to get around the map and get behind your opponents, truly is a dangerous character. But then at the same time, if you've got someone that's using Tracer that doesn't know what they're doing, they're just a true hindrance, and it's a waste of having a player on your team. So it really does come down to how people that use Tracer utilise her. Being selective about the controlled use of bursts, it's not a bad thing. Doesn't manage to take the point back, will go down to Swells. So both teams have got some points on the board, but it looks like this one's going to go in favour of the Blues. At least it's looking like it should stay that way. We'll head over to Zhang at the moment, who's taking a real pounding. Can't even get close to the site at the moment. Cinnamon does go down for the blue team, but I don't think that's going to be enough to particularly phase them. They're now only 8% away from completing their round and taking dominance. On the other hand, though, they've all just been taken down. The Reds have now got a retake and they're back in business. So now it's down to the blue team to see how their retaking skills are under pressure. Of course, they are right there with their 99%. Cinnamon's Riptide does go down, unfortunately, doesn't get anything for its troubles. Here we can see Beelzebuzz's Winston coming back in now, ready to contest the site. See what he can do. It's an aggressive push. He's going to get blown straight out of the map, and he'll have a little rest down at the bottom of the wall. Unfortunate there for him. On the other hand, right now, Swells using Pharaoh, trying to do some work out on the flanks. Really good use of the rocket boost there. Going to grab some health and head back in for another go. And he will get flanked if he's not careful. Very, very close. Crushaway goes down. 2 more Reds left. Oh no. Pulled in by Zheng. Really good use of that stun to pluck him out of the air. We will continue on through Cinnamon's eyes. Or from behind him, rather. Almost flanked there. Why has he noticed? It doesn't matter anyway. Crushaway not standing for any of it. Completely shutting them down. Both now at 99%, and this is the moment. Whoever gets this next contested point is going to win it. Oh no! And it has gone the way of the Reds. So the orange team now will progress through, and unfortunately for the yellow team, that's it. They have been eliminated. And so we can confirm that the quarterfinals have now been concluded, and we will now see 2 semi-finals coming up, which will be the blue and purple team facing off, and then followed by the red team taking on the orange team. Nice little elimination there. So, I'm just going to minimise this and bring the chat back so that I can see you, you lovely guys and your chat. Wow, okay. You guys have been busy in my absence. Love it. I'm going to pop the chat out because I want to see it. Maximum chattage. All of Tay chats. There we go. Lovely jubbly. So, bear with me guys, I'm just going to go and make the call out for the next 2 and I will return. Okay guys, so we are just going to arrange for the blue team and the purple team to go and get ready and get all their stuff set up, and then we will resume. So let's get rid of that, pull this back up. I'm actually going to plonk OBS over to my main screen just so that it's out of the way, and boom, look at that, terrifying isn't it? There we go. There's your lounge cam. Just to keep you going, so you can see him out there in the foreground, getting the lads sorted out. So the blue team and the purple team, of course, will now face off. The purple team are going to be sitting on the left-hand side, and this will be their first matchup. As I said, they were lucky enough to skip the first stage, as the luck of the draw would have it. Of course, these 3 guys are members of the Chrome team that play here on match days. Lovely, thank
Should
you.
be quite easy because it's Ryan Elliott and Mike.
Exactly, so-
you should know their usernames if you don't already.
I'll figure it out.
It'll be pretty easy.
Won't be a problem. So I will of course then go through and get these guys into the teams they need to be in, and then we'll switch the camera up and go from there.
We'll just leave this for a second, so if you go leave,
Oh, okay.
just change the graphics up.
Oh yeah, of course, certainly.
Options. We're going to go to where it says graphics quality. Lovely. Just put that up to either high or ultra,
Let's go for ultra.
and then you'll need to reset the game annoyingly.
Oh okay, right. Not a problem.
Exit, and then reset. Exit game. And just reset the game, should be fine.
Okay. So and this is still logged in as you anyway, so it should just be able to restart it. Lovely. So bear with us guys, we're just increasing the graphics for you to make it look even more beautiful. All of the pixels. Because we can now.
Yes, Ian has played with OBS, and we should be.
And now it's
able
going
to
to
run
be
it.
beautiful. So, okay,
Play.
lovely.
Custom name.
And we're back. And I'm just going
Switch teams over. Actually, that'll make it a lot easier because I'm already friends with the three of them. So if
Oh,
you,
really?
if you do add players,
Yeah.
just that way, it'll bring up that little box and it'll be friends with Coyote, Pirate, and Delicate.
Lovely. I love it. So, there we go. Let's invite these guys.
On one team. And
Yeah.
then
Go through and
the
get
last
these
three
others
apart
through.
from Ian, don't forget.
Yep.
Once they're logged on, because they're in the wrong place.
No, they're not on yet, but they will
They're
be.
plugging in all their keyboards and mice.
That's fine. So we'll give them a couple of minutes to get
Yep.
set up. At the moment they can see on the lounge cam anyway.
Yes.
So it's not a problem. They can see exactly what they're doing. Wonderful, thank you very much. Yeah, cool. So Matt's going to keep an eye on the guys outside, and we will of course know when they're ready. I can see them logging in now, so I'm just going to invite them to a custom game. There's Grey Sponge has just come in. I love that name. And then just one more, and then we'll be all good to go. So, win for Noodles indeed. Second place, first place is £105 cash prize. Second place is each of members of the second place team will get a free day pass here at the lounge for two, and third place is the prestigious pot noodle champion status that comes with a free pot noodle. So, still just waiting on one more person to start up on Overwatch, and then we'll get them added, and we will of course go from there, and I will fiddle with the screens and make sure everything's cushy for you guys. So how's it all coming through for you guys on the stream? Is it looking better now? Is it nice and smooth? Is everything the way it should be, hopefully? Oh, here we go. Where is he? Cody, there we go. So invite us to go, lovely.
Just need to, because we've obviously reset the game, just to make sure the game settings are set to how they should be, because we're on a wrong map.
Oh, okay.
None. Drop down. Report. Because those are the three.
Ah.
Yeah, they've just left to change a couple of settings of their own, so
Oh, okay. All right.
just keep trying to invite, and I'm sure they'll accept.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Happy days.
They did the kids back in. I
Yeah.
think they can join on each other anyway. So.
Can they?
You need to put Elliot on the same thing as him as well.
Yeah, I certainly do.
Over.
Yeah. So Cody's back in, and we're just going to get Grey Sponge back in, and then Verenor. Lovely. There we go. That should be all three of them.
Yeah, I'll just get the funds up and all that.
Yeah, not a problem. We will go back over live to our main cam then. So, lovely. They're all ready. Fantastic. We're going to get in there and get going. So, blue team versus purple team. Here we go. First round of the semi-finals. Are you excited? I'm excited. I want to see this. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait. Of course, when these guys do eventually spawn in. Beautiful map, this. I do love it. The shading, all the details. It really is lovely. Blizzard, of course, do exceptional work when it comes to these games. Well, apparently you can't flow through certain walls. That's fine. Live and learn. And we will start off, of course, with Verenor for what is the blue team on screen, but it's actually the oh no, they actually are the blue team, so that worked out really well. So the red team are the purple team, which is really nice and easy to remember. So here's Nepal indeed, and here we go. So start the first round of the first match in the semi-finals of our tournament. Here we go. Straight away onto the health, and already into the fray. We'll back up a little bit so we can see what's going on around him a little bit better. Lots of contesting going on here. Always really hectic start to this game type because it comes down to he who stands last laughs the hardest until he goes down and the side gets retaken. So yes, so you aren't wrong there. She really does struggle against those heroes. But then again, if they truly are exceptional at using Tracer, who knows? Maybe they will come out on top. So already a nice grab there. Deadly Kitten eliminated. I'm not so sure about standing out in the open and taking in your health like that, but see what else is going on here. So, of course, the blue team did beat the green team in the first quarterfinal to establish their place here. We did miss that one, and I'm sorry for that, or rather we saw it, but only through Panda's perspective. And I feel like they did a good job in taking that first quarterfinal. So we'll see what they can bring to the table here. I feel that this may be a slightly closer match. Both teams quite agile in their gameplay. So wow, okay, there it is. Diva's out. And then back in. And out again. So wow, okay. Good work being done here by the blue team to hold this down and make sure they can keep collecting points after they're done getting those kills. They're very calm at the moment, aren't they? They don't look too stretched. Take a look from the other side of things. We can see the purple team may be on 31%, but that's where it's been stuck since they've lost the site. It is going to be down to them to retake it shortly, otherwise this is going to start getting out of hand for them. Pirate will go down. Deadly Kitten at the moment as Winston's going to go down as well, leaving us just with Forensic Coyote alive on the site, and he's going to go down. Pirate has respawned, but whether or not he's going to wait for his team or just go for the solo push, it looks to me like he's not going to wait around and just hope that they can catch him up. So Winston has caught him up. So they will go ahead and start trying to go for this retake. Tracer's managed to get behind them. Over here on the site, completely dead still, and not managing to get all the way up there. Oh no! So there you have it. Blue team will take that first round comfortably, it would seem. So, you think Tracer's tilting everyone? Maybe you're right. Having a bit of fun with the basketball while they wait. Nothing wrong with that. So here we go. Second round. Tracer's already on the side, ready for it to unlock. It's going to start doing work on Winston. And perhaps he got a bit ahead of himself yet. So control point hasn't even unlocked yet, and already Tracer really doing good work on this flanking. As Tracer 2'd everyone, I think you might be right. Because, what a great start. They've got the point. It hasn't even been contested. Really down to these guys on the purple team to do something to bring it back. Not sure what they can do. Shots fired in the chat. Everyone hates Tracer. You know, I don't mind Tracers, I just don't like people that can't use Tracers. That's my feeling on the matter, personally. No, Reinhardt not going to be able to stop her either. So, oh dear. And there it is. Using her manoeuvrability to get away. She's going straight for the spawn kills. Obviously her dash ability makes it really nice and easy for her to get behind. Reinhardt's shields as a very sluggish character. Can take a lot of damage for his troubles, but no good if you keep having your back turned to your opponent. Wow, so at the moment, just like you said, this is turning out to be a slaughter. Do you know what, actually? Yeah, you're right. No one's taken out McCree yet, which is quite interesting. But then the nerf came in, didn't it? Well, has it come in yet? I believe it has. I heard he was getting nerfed. I have to admit, a little bit sloppy of me. I haven't been keeping up to date with it as much, but that's because I've been shouting a lot at Gaben for what he's done in CSGO with the ranks, which I know he had to do to fix it, but I don't like, because it's broken my rank. Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Karen. Very kind of you. So yeah, McCree has been nerfed, so that may be why we're seeing a lot less of him. But there you go. That's the end of that one. And so the purple team may have avoided working their way up to the semis through the quarters, but their time in the tournament was very short-lived. They've already been wiped out, and that was that, as they say. So wow. Okay, so we'll move on to the next game. The next game, of course, is going to be the red team versus the orange team in the second semi-final match. So, yeah, we are doing single game eliminations. First to win 2 rounds. We will, of course, be mixing it up with the next Overwatch tournament and with the league and that. We'll probably look at doing a best of 3 tournament next. We just really weren't sure what to expect for team turnouts, and with 7 teams coming off the bat, I really didn't want to risk doing a best of 3 and being here till 1 in the morning, because with it being summer and hot already, and with these lamps on, I don't want to melt our beautiful GTX 1080 before we get our Oculus Rift here in the store with the Omnitred, which I don't know about you guys, but I am ready for that to happen. Definitely ready. So those guys are going to take a moment and set up anyway. So in the time being, we'll go back to the floor cam for you. There we go, lovely jubbly. Thank you much, Lee.
They're all setting up, and as soon as I know, I'll keep an eye on one site's username, as soon as I know, I'll let it happen.
So, again, without Matt, I will be doing a lot of running around, and I love him for it. He is an absolute beast. He does great work for us.
This is is it? Which one's the final?
We're going to do third place match after this semis, and then
yeah,
we'll do the
of course,
final. So 2 more matches after this one.
Yeah, so this is a semi already.
This is the second semi. Yeah, that's right. Not a raging semi, just the second one. So I'm hotter than the weather though. Bless you. Do you know what, Shogun? You, my new best friend in here. You're going to do terrible things to my ego. You're going to blow it up, and it's not going to fit in the booth anymore. But thank you very much for the compliments. So, red team versus the orange team. So we've got Mustafa Okur, Alex Borthwick and Fred Wild in the red team again, facing off this time against Nathan Norwood, James Knox and Ben Mays representing the orange team. And cannot wait. So what you can see at the moment is the red team are actually on the right hand side of the lounge screen at the back there. And the lad standing up with the cap on is actually Umar, which is Mustafa's younger brother. And I've known him since he was about 11 years old, and he's a lovely lad, and he does a lot of work on YouTube as well. So, sorry, Shogun, you're too much, man. You're killing me. My ego just can't take it. You big me up too much. But then we've got the orange team on the right-hand side. So from the young lad in the grey t-shirt, you can see there, and the 2 lads in the white t-shirts, they are the 3 that are going to be playing. And I cannot personally wait to see what goes down in this match, because both of these teams are quite aggressive from what I saw earlier, and hopefully you guys are now going to be able to see now. So really interested to see what kind of approach they take when it comes to this. I'm going to see if they're ready to start being added yet. So we've got Crusher Wake there, who of course will be invited, and then Mustafa I know is going to be on the other team. Lovely, like that. So we're just going to wait for more nearby players to jump in. And 4 more players to go. Does take them a little while, of course. Some of these guys have brought their own setups. They like their own keyboards, their own mice, and of course we in the lounge here will do what we can to accommodate them. We know not everyone likes our setups. We know not everyone is too fond of leaving their setup. I know I'm not as comfortable when I don't have my setup in front of me. So here in the booth at the moment for the streamers, we are running with the Corsair K95 with the RGB Cherry MX Browns for the keyboard, which is fine because I'm used to using the K70, which is the next model down, just doesn't have all the macro buttons. But I have the Cherry MX Red, so the keys feel a little different, but they still feel comfortable. But for me here, when I'm streaming, it's the mouse that I can't get along with, and I cannot be bothered to constantly drag mine around with me because I always end up forgetting it, and then when I go home to play, it's a real pain. So yeah, exactly. So I'm really strange. I actually use a Rat 3 mouse, a Rat Series 3 mouse, so it's not even one of the newer ones, but I really like it because for me personally it's lightweight, and it's got a little nook in it that I can tuck my thumb in, because I have my sensitivity when I play games really low, so I do a lot of swishing with my mouse. And at the moment we're using a Corsair MOBA mouse that's got 12 macro keys on the side of it, and for me it's a nightmare. If I wanted to swish quickly with it, it means I end up pressing about 7 of the macro keys because I grip my mouse too hard, and it's a real nightmare. So we try and avoid that. My name, I am Paul, also known as Cause and Effects down here at the Gaming Lounge, and not only am I your commentator for the night, but I am also the manager of the store. So should you ever have any queries whenever I'm in, you are more than welcome to come and have a word with me, and I do what I can to accommodate you guys. So yeah, over macro, in a nutshell, macro OP mouse. Like I don't need that many buttons on a mouse. I just need one that aims and one that shoots, and that's all I need. and maybe a mouse wheel so that I can scroll between my weapons. So £1 in the back. Well, that's because it's Poundland opposite us. You'll see. So still waiting for these other guys. They are taking their time in setting. Oh, these guys in chat at the moment are having some banter. We've got Crush Awake and Mustafa in the lobby waiting for their teammates, and they're having a little bit of banter. I think I might actually put it up for you guys just so you can have a nose at it, just briefly. So, yeah, they are having a laugh between the two of them. So at least the banter's still alive here in the lounge. These guys are being really good-natured about their games. They're all saying well played and that, shaking hands afterwards. It's beautiful. It's what we love to see. So yeah, I saw that. That made me chuckle. Bless them. I think these guys alone could be entertainment. We don't need to see them face off in the game. We could just have a little bit of a banter war here in the chat. €3 shop of sugar-free energy drinks from Poundland. Oh dear. So, still waiting on the other 4 players. I'm really not sure what they're actually up to. Be nice if they found their way along anytime soon. No one else to invite at the moment.
Having some Blizzard issues.
Oh, we're having some Blizzard issues.
Yeah, so the guys can't log into their accounts, and then we tried other people's accounts, and they can't log in either.
Oh,
too many attempts on the PCs, we think.
Oh, right. Okay. Do you want to get them onto some of the other PCs then, maybe?
Tried.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tried on 2, and it's not.
So what are we doing? Going to a break and giving it 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Go for a break and give it a few minutes, and we'll try and log in and get one sorted out.
All right, guys. Well, you heard it here first. If we were ever going to have problems, it would be more tonight. So we'll go to a brief intermission. We'll let the Blizzard accounts chill out for a minute and stop wigging out. They seem to think that we are abusing them too much, it would seem. So we're going to give them 5 minutes, and we'll be right back as soon as we know what's going on. So in the meantime, please continue to be patient. We really appreciate you guys tonight. You've actually been a fantastic audience waiting on us. We know it's not been really convenient or smooth, but I'm really appreciative as well. So thank you very much. We will be right back shortly. Okay, guys. Just a quick update for you all. Basically, what we found out is that the lockout timer on Blizzard has blocked people because it's been logged out and logged in too many times. And there's a timer on the reset to log you back in, and now some people are saying it's 2 hours, other people have said it's 30 minutes. We've just checked, one of our users has just managed to log back in. So what I would like to do is try and see what's going on with that, and get as many into a lobby as possible as we go through. And what we will do when everyone's back in is keep them logged in on these. Of course, it won't always be these people, but just so that we don't have this issue again for the remainder of the night. But yeah, real nightmare, unfortunately. The other option, of course, was to call up Blizzard support, and I happily dashed towards the phone, but then found out that Blizzard support is now closed for the night, and therefore will be of no use to us whatsoever. So unfortunately, we've just got to suck it up and wait it out, really. And I'm afraid there's nothing else I can do about that, guys. So I really do apologise. But the more you know, G.I. Joe, we definitely learn for next time. But we will resume eventually, and finally finish off the semis. We'll then do the third place match and then the finals, and we will have our winners of the tournaments finally. So again, I'm so sorry to you guys for waiting. Yeah, they're just closed straight up. We've been online to the Blizzard support and it just says it's offline, so we're just going to be patient and keep waiting. So bear with us, guys, and I'll keep giving you updates as we find them out. Update complete. We are now all in and ready to go. So we're going to wait for a thumbs up from Matt, and then we're going to go straight into the second semi-finals, and we're going to crack on and get the rest of them out of the way. Look at that. We thought we had a problem. It's just been solved. Sweet. We are go. So I'm going to change the camera over, and then we're going to go from there, guys. So bear with me 1 second, and I'm going to quickly convert it over for you. Here we go. Let's do this. Second semi-final coming up now. Red team versus orange team. The start for Alex and Fred for the red team versus Nathan, James and Ben from the orange team. I'm excited that this is back on. These are the usernames that you're going to be seeing for the remainder of the matches. Obviously that won't be the case all the time. For the actual players, but we're not going to log these accounts out and back in again anymore. So unfortunately, Karen, I don't know how to go to the first person view. I'm really sorry. I can only apologise for that. Unless of course you can zoom into first person, but I don't think you can. No, doesn't seem that way.
Aren't you all wearing all that? Yes, but it's too late to change.
No, it definitely doesn't seem that way at all. So apologies for that. But look at the options, maybe there is a way. Maybe I'm missing something.
Together we are strong. Go.
Let's have a look. What can we see? So, zoom in is nothing, so we're going to change that. There we go.
Just a scratch.
No, nothing for first person.
Barrier activated.
Space. Oh, it's space, is it? Oh, okay, that's interesting. Oh, look at that! You lovely people, you! You are a beautiful audience. You're my favourite audience. I like you guys. You are awesome. So, here we go. They're in. Which is Jen at the moment. A little taunt there. Cheeky. Let's head over to the red team at the moment. Noobz just respawning back in. AFK for a split second. Was it a toggle? Of course it wasn't. We know that Overwatch is pretty hyped up on this anti-cheat regime at the moment. Blizzard not taking anyone's crap. Something we are very glad to hear these guys are doing as far as the competitive scene is concerned. Really important. So here's the changeover now. So red team now taking the control point. And we can see the blues pushing through. Here they come. Good use of her defensive ability. Avoid taking any damage. And there you go. She'll come out. Unfortunately, Noobz caught looking the other way. So Sherlock Holmes now going down as well. We'll resume from Mustafa's view. We'll see how he's going on. Here we go. Pushing up to the site. Fantastic stun there. It's not going to finish the job though.
Take cover.
Very unfortunate. Sherlock Holmes now trying to provide some support. He's got his special ready, but he needs to wait for the opportune moment. Right now he's alone, and he will go down as a result. Heading over to Exedra, who's taking up the Tracer. Cute. Taking the time to enjoy a bit of graffitiing, a bit of tagging. Really offensive manoeuvre there. Uses his special. Really nice manoeuvring. Does get one of them. Does go down to Noobz. So, back with May again. Oh no, May's gone as well. Really unfortunate. Go and watch what Zhang's up to at the moment. Just waiting on her teammate.
Get in there.
So here we go. This is the time for a retake. They're only 10% away from taking this first round.
Charging up.
So they really just need to hurry up and get this point back. So here we go. Looks like they're going to get it, and they do. So 10% to go. Survive a little overtime. And they'll have taken this first round. So there it is. The first round will go to the orange team. And we will now see the start of the second round in another 20 seconds. Oh, you saw that, did you? I'm glad you picked up on it. One-man army is definitely the definition. Here we go, start the second round now. Reds need to take this next round, otherwise they're going to find themselves in the third place match and going for the prestigious Pot Noodle Champion title here in the lounge, which is
Ready for battle.
clearly a very honorary title, but carries very little weight beyond the fact that you enjoy some hot, watery noodles. Although we did have a tournament way back at the start when we opened the lounge where someone said to me after the tournament they were glad they got third because they really fancied a pod noodle, so good for them I suppose. This is really good defensive work. I mean, you know, they're not getting the frags yet, but they're just doing a really good job of holding these guys back and maintaining the point. So the Reds will begin their push now. And I'm not sure... Oh, they have started to take it. Here we go. So the changeover now. Ball's in their court this time. But now it's down to the Blues to go for the retake. We can see Tracer just waiting on her teammates.
He's almost ready.
Extra playing quite tactically. He knows he needs to move as a unit if they want to retake this. There's no sense going in blindly on your own. You can see the Reaper there. It's all going to depend on whether or not she can enter in. There we go. Mustafa's been eliminated. Lots of boosting backwards and forwards. There goes the Reaper. Last one. Jupse goes down. And they're going to go for the retake.
I'm on fire. I'm on the objective.
Blue team back in control. Going to see if they can't take the lead again.
Forget that feeling.
Got a little bit to hold off. Zarya wants to hug you like a Siberian bear.
Graviton surge is ready.
Wow, Tracer really teasing at the moment. Doing fantastic work to get behind her opponents. He's going to get another one. Look at that, he's going for the 3-man. Come on, get the 3-piece.
Try that again.
Here we go. Reaper can't keep up with the movement. Oh no! Jumped into the wrong spot. Reaper does get vengeance. Jupse taking one back for his team, and he'll capture the site on his own.
Back to work.
Really good comeback for him. I'm sure his teammates really appreciate that effort. Head over to watch from their perspective. Plenty of action going on here near the middle as the Blues get ready to go for another retake. Looks like the Reds aren't going to be able to hold them off. Sherlock doing some good support work here by making sure that his teammates don't get too low on health. He is keeping an eye on them. So, Blues getting ready for another retake.
Огонь по готовности.
I've got you on my sights.
Experience tranquility. I feel the warmth of the iris flow.
Sorry about that, just found a mozzie. Had to deal with it. It was important. It was going to feast on me. So finally the overtime, the Reds have managed to establish it, and it looks like, yep, they are going to hold it down. Reds levelling it up. This is our first match that's going to a third round, so now things are getting interesting. This is it, this is the decider. Whoever takes this is going to find themselves as a finalist. Whoever doesn't, it's going to be fine for that poor noodle. So, see how things go. I have to admit, I do think some of these spray paints are quite novel. Absolutely useless for in-game, but they are a nice light touch. So, 20 seconds now until the control point unlocks, and the Reds looks like they're just going to get there first and be able to force the other guys back. Oh no, but Tracer's already moving behind them. There she is. Extra doing really good work. I'm going to head over to Zheng now. He's right in the middle of it. Doing great work. Mustafa will go down. They will claim the point. Here we go. Let's see how long they can keep it for. Pushing up close to their spawn now. Gonna get some early damage in. Oh no! Jupse hasn't seen her. It works out in his favour. Really good work, constantly just niggling away at their health, backing off, slowly grinding these red players down. Mustafa's not going to be able to hold him off. This is going to be the end of him. He will have to respawn. This guy's really fine for this point. Jupse will end up taking Zheng down. Go ahead back to Exeter. who at this moment in time is doing really good work with the Tracer, flanking her opponents, really breaking through the lines here,
My ultimate is charging.
doing some excellent flanking. So Reinhardt's coming out now. Mustafa changing up his character, trying for a more offensive approach, but all the time Tracer keeps getting behind them. There's not much he's going to be able to do about it. He will go down. Good team play there, ganging up on him. That shield won't protect you from everywhere. When you're surrounded, what can you do?
They must not get past.
Looks like this match is going the way of the blue team.
Leave this to your confession. Clearing the area.
Here we are, last 15% to go. Tracer's got behind them again. Mustafa's down. Couldn't even get to the control point. Really good use of those boosts to work around the cover. Sherlock Holmes goes down. Just got to work her way back around, try and get that 3-piece. She's just going to wait a moment. Don't think there's enough they can do. No, it's not even going to go to overtime. The Oranges will take it and they will concede. The Reds will concede their place. So Oranges, congratulations to them. They have definitely made their spot in the finals. Red team, condolences. You still got a chance to fight for third, and we're going to go straight into that now. So it's going to be purple team versus red team, and we'll get straight on that. So bear with us. You know when you're just having one of those days and people do silly things and there's nothing you can do to control it? It's one of those days. So, new update. We were going to be watching the third place match between the purple team and the red team. The purple team seem to have forgot they were in a third place match and have gone home, it would seem. So, by default, the red team will take third place. And we're going to watch the final now as a result. So that's a thing. But never mind. These things happen. Hello.
Basically, because the third place team left, we've got a bit of time to fill. They're going to do a best of 3, so we're going to do 3.
Yep, that's fine. We'll do a best of 3 for the final. I'm cool with that.
Cool.
So there we go.
They want to do one on each map, so
That's
if it comes
fine.
out, if it comes up here, we'll change it again.
Yep. Okay.
We'll do it that way.
That's fine.
It won't be Mustafa. We're trying to get them to log in on their own ones.
Yeah.
So have a look on the nearby players, see if it's worked.
Right. Okay.
Give us 2 seconds.
Yeah, I pray to God it doesn't log them out again and lock them. Oh, why are people so finicky? Oh dear. So, we're going to do a best of 3 for the finals to make up for the time that's going to be lost not watching the third place match. Typical. But we can confirm that the red team, being Mustafa, Alex and Fred, have confirmed their place in third. So congratulations to them, albeit by default. Well played. Between you guys and me, I think they might have taken it anyway. Shh, don't tell anyone. They're going to log the... Can they?
Log into their own one, so
Yeah, okay, alright.
you'll know who's on one side.
Okay.
There's a Crossbone, Intruder and Jane, which are already there.
Yeah, they're already there.
So it'll be the new ones who come in that isn't Omar and...
So it's going to be Veranor.
Yes. Sherlock Holmes will be changing.
Yeah. And Zheng should be changing as well, I believe.
Love it.
So, oh well. What can we do? When you're given Homer Simpsons, eat donuts. That's my saying for tonight. Don't be a Marge. So, we will be watching the blue team being Kyle, Graham and Aidan facing off against the orange team, Nathan, James and Ben. And they will be doing the best of 3 to make up for it. I know I've said it about 20 times tonight, but again guys, I am so sorry. It's constantly been like this. I do apologise. These first world problems, you know. What's going on here? So. Okay. There we go, hopefully. That's the second one. Are we getting the third? Did we get the third one? Veranor and Grey Sponge are coming in. First world problems is the best way to sum it up, Shogun. You know what? You're like a mind reader. That was exactly my thought. So, oh no, they've backed out again. Hold on, what's going on? Yeah, I've invited Cody several times, and Grey Sponge a couple of times now as well. There we go. So Grey Sponge is right. What's with these guys? There we go. Okay. So the next map's going to be Ilios. And they're all in. And are just confirming that everyone's ready so that we can get cracking. We've got the thumbs up, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins, all the way through the loading screen. Finals. Let's do this. Blue team versus orange. Carl, Graham and Aidan facing off against Nathan, James and Ben. Best of 3. Let's see how this goes. I think officially you guys have to be the best audience I've ever had the privilege of casting to, because you've been absolutely legendary. You've been patient, you've been understanding, you've been tolerant. So thanks to you guys, and I think you should all give yourselves a pat on the back for being just generally awesome at life. Tracer going for them hoops, yo. Short attention span. Must come with the speed aspect. Oh. Matt, can you do me a favour? On the desktop on there should be a file called 3-Day Pass. Can you load one of the more else? Their prices are going up.
Okay, so just in case everything goes well,
Yeah.
present that.
Okay, so here we go. This is it. This is the finals. Oh, Shogun, you're the best. That's why we are new best friends for life until the end of time, and then maybe an extra day, just because. So, points going to be claimed first off by the Blues.
Hello.
And they're going to stay in control for the time being.
Back in the fight. Ever get that feeling? There we go.
So, Grey Sponge doing really good work with Tracer. Now it's going to be interesting because we've got two Tracers going to face off against one another. So May's going to come across the blue Tracer first.
Let's try that again.
She's going to try and do her best to slow her down. Now that's not a bad shout, using the freezing ability to slow down the Tracer, but all the time she can boost away, there's not much you're going to be able to do about fully stopping her. There we go, the push is real now, they're going for this contest. Trying to force the Blues out, and they will, but it won't hold. Blues will maintain possession. Down goes that meter. Unfortunate by the Reds there. They tried a good push.
That could have gone.
It didn't work out. Hey Smashface, welcome to the channel, dude. Glad to see you again, my friend. I remember it's you. I know you've changed the wrong crane, my friend. We're all good. The tournament's been a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. We've had several issues, but you know what? This audience have been awesome. All our participants have been awesome, and we are making the best of a bad situation and enjoying what is now a functioning tournament with an active stream. Edgy Reaper too strong. So, here we go. So the Reds have finally managed to capture the point. Just going to get his health back up there, Zheng. Doing good work. Staying close. Tracer's going to try and get behind him. Coming again. There's the, oh, fantastic. Great stun there. Quick finish off. And I really do love that skin with the shark skin over the top.
Soldier 76 reporting for duty.
How could these absolute total fools even think to attempt to approach Grey Sponge? Love it. So, there we go. So the blue team take the first round.
Try not to get yourselves killed up.
Clara reporting.
Soldier 76 reporting for duty.
2 seconds to go. Start the second round then in this first best of 3. Here's hoping that this one's going to be a lot tighter. I'm expecting this to be tighter. It is the finals, so I would like to think that that's a reasonable thought. What do you guys reckon? Is there any favourites here in the audience? Who do we think is going to take it? Do we think Grey Sponge has got this for his team, or do we think Extra and Zheng and Crushaway are going to be able to do something about him? Because I know we've definitely got a Grey Sponge fan. Grey Sponge has already been to Mars, that's why there's no sign of life there. That sounds like that should be like a Chuck Norris saying. Like Grey Sponge isn't afraid of the dark's afraid of Grey Sponge.
Behind you.
Oh, I do love the banter. So, Zheng going to grab some health. Not a bad shout. gonna grab some more, she's not gonna worry. Gonna get that fantastic stun. Into the well you go! That's good positioning. Unfortunately, Tracer's a little bit too quick for you though. You'll be hard pressed. Let's head over to the Tracer. Grey Sponge is going to try and take out May now. Does it with style. Really nice manoeuvre in there. Nothing satisfies me more than watching a Tracer that knows what they're doing. Tracer now going to push up on their spawn, trying to apply some early pressure. Going to use her special. Try and fool them into thinking she's further ahead than she is. Do a bit of damage to Crush Awake there. Over with Veranor now. Great stun. Teammates trying to back her up. But Zheng cannot hold off the power of that hook. Extra now. Back on the Tracer Sitch.
Push on.
Oh no. Oh. Really good timing there. But like it says, team want to take in this. So just out of curiosity, for Bipolar Sunshine, which one is Grey Sponge? What's his IRL name? So that was the first of the best of threes over. It's Graham, is it? Okay. So blue team really really did take that first one. So now it's down to the orange team to bring it back. If the blue team take this next map, they win the finals just straight up. And we will change the map now and take Ilios off. Save that up. So 2 seconds. It's still saying Ilios is going to be the next map. No. Hey? Oh, okay. Yeah, I took it off the settings. It just took a second to update. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to be going to the ball next. So we will go to the third and final map. Grey Sponge is winning 1 versus 5. Love it. Well, they're going to be over on the red side now. And Extra Crush Awake and Zheng will be playing from the blue side despite being the orange team, just to confuse you. You want to see this pretty girl? Are you referring to Zheng? I'm assuming you guys would have seen her on the lounge cam previously. Oh, Grey Sponge's face cam. No, the face cams are off for now because obviously we're spectating through this at the moment. What's going on? Are they off? There we go.
Alright everyone, let's do this.
So, second matchup in this best of 3. Here we go. Control point's going to unlock in 15 seconds from now. And we can already see Exeter's taken out the Tracer this time for the orange team to try and perhaps combat all the work that Grey Sponge has been doing for the blue team up until now. And all will clash with one another there.
Let's try that again. Ever get that feeling, deja vu?
So let's see what's going on from Grey Sponge's perspective. Whoa, nearly boosts out of the map. Scary times for him. Neither one have managed to claim this point yet, so he's still neutral. Really trying to work on Diva. She's going to have to eject. I think she may go down, and she does. So that's Zheng down, and now the point will be contested by the red team. Grey Sponge doing fantastic work again. He will go down to extra though, quickly getting on that respawn again. They're going to snap back into action and take it right back. Only 6% done for the red team. Oh, lots of kills going on down there in the middle. Quick turnovers left, right and centre. So there's the McCree. Everyone was wondering where he was. He's been saved for the final. A bit of a hard time out there on the flank. He's going to leave it alone and try and get back, but will get caught out by Grey Sponge from behind. Working the flank at the moment. Joining Zheng now, who's out of a mech suit. Does take down Grey Sponge though. Even though she's not in her power armor, she is doing good work. And there it is. She's back in again. Really well done to survive. And really good work there to start contesting the point. The Blues will take it back. Tracer's just activated her special. She's going to go and pick up some health. That's not a bad shout. There we go. She just spotted one coming in from the right. Do you believe that was Exeter? Oh no, it's Grey Sponge. Oh no, she's been stunned. She's going to break out. Not a bad shout. Does really well to get back to cover. Very unfortunate. She couldn't survive. Took too much damage. What's a girl to do in these situations? So Veronor now doing really good work. They will contest the point again and take it back. This is really close between them in this round. This is great to watch. Plenty of times this point's been contested. Plenty of times it's been stolen away by the other team. But they keep coming back with a vengeance and taking it right back. Nice shot there. Quick dive into cover. Trying to stay vigilant. Keep an eye out for these rotates. Don't want anyone getting behind like that Tracer right there. Exeter trying a cheeky flank. Doesn't quite get it. Oh, what a stun. Fantastic timing. And well done to avoid Diva's explosive. Really good manoeuvrability, which when you're using a heavy character is not the easiest thing to do, so huge respect for that play. Really good work. Heading over to Exeter to see what's going on from the orange team's perspective right now. Might activate her special to get out of the way. Trying to chase after Grey Sponge, but can't keep up with her. Does go down to Veronor. Veronor's going to get eliminated by Crush Awake. Zheng's going to try and take out Cody. Crush Awake gets Cody in the end. Huge turnover of frags here. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant match this time. This round has been much more exciting on these turnovers. The Reds, of course, only 1% away from victory, but the Blues holding it down and catching up. Oh, Cody's gonna go down. Can Veronor stay up? Tracer constantly doing laps around him. Sponge is in a pinch now. He's gonna have to back off for the second. Veronor will take down Exeter. Grey Sponge will take down Zheng, and this is it. This is the retake. Here comes the overtime. This is going to end it. And the Blues will take the first round in this second game. They are now just one round away. So, Grey Sponge, Cody and Veronor. If they take this next round, that's it. That's the finals over, and we will have our first and second place. I'm pretty sure you are just going through quotes now from that website, just changing Grey Sponge for Chuck Norris. So we're off. 20 more seconds until the control point unlocks. Who's going to come out on top ready for that first control? Grey Sponge already in the thick of it. All of the Reds are at this point. This is wow. Caught up in that stun there. Not much Exeter could do about that. Crusher just waiting on his teammates now. Zheng's still got a respawn though. And there she is, she's back in. I'm having a hard time with McCree here. Doesn't seem to be really working out in his favour. Missing a lot of shots. Cody will go down, but that looked pretty messy if you ask me. They're original quotes, aren't they? Okay. Who am I to judge? So, Blue's finally on the point now. Keeping a vigilant eye out. They're going to see Grey Sponge trying to come in from the side. Doing a really good job to get them back out of there. Veronor coming in now. It looks like they are going to contest the point. Whether they're going to get it, yep, they will. Point goes in favour. So the Reds that are actually the blue team on my paper now nearly halfway to confirming themselves as the first champions of our Overwatch tournaments. Great grab. Exeter is going to be kicking himself over that one. Probably feels like he should have been able to get away, and here comes the next one. Oh, does manage to get back away. Really good use of the roll ability there by Crusher to minimise the damage taken from that grab. Head back over to the action. So Zheng now still choosing to go as D.Va. She's put Mei down for the time being. Will go down to Grey Sponge. Okay, so there we go, back in. Interesting now, we can see Crusher's taking out the Reaper, trying to change it up a little bit. They are running out of time though, they need to get back on this point. They've got 4% left to go, possibly some overtime if they're lucky, if they can get on that point. There it is, so the point's being contested. Work's been done, they are going to get the point back if they're lucky. Yeah, go on, there you go. Really good work by Crusher there, using the Reaper to his advantage. Just in the nick of time as well. They've got to hold this side down though, the second that they lose it. Wow, Grey Sponge does go down. They are going to get back on the point, but it's all down to these guys now. Can the Reaper do his job? Is he going to be the silent, stealthy killer with the extremely noisy guns? He gets Cody. He's going for Veronor. And he gets Veronor. This is really good work. Now over halfway there. Could the comeback be real? Could this be the save of the century? Crusher's on a roll! Someone stop this guy! Doing absolutely brutal work with the Reaper. He's just dominating at the moment. He's toggled. That's it. Oh no. What a waste of the special though. Oh, that is unfortunate. Desperately chasing Cody now. Gonna wait on some health. That's not a bad shout. I was looking a bit sad. Point's being contested. Gotta get on it. There we go. So Veronor's gone down. Time to deal with the problem child. Can Grey Sponge go down? Or is he going to prove indomitable? He's down a half. Oh no. Tails pick back up again. It looks like this could be it. They're both at 99% as well. Oh no! All the action's going down in the middle right now. It's all frantic. The struggle is real. The fight. The Reds are trying to stay contestant. No, the Blues managed to get back on their Crusher's trying to do work with the Reaper really quickly here. Follow from Veronor's perspective. They have taken it. And there you go. So, we have our winners. And it is the Blues. So, congratulations to Kyle, Graham and Aidan. You are officially our first ever Overwatch tournament champions. And Grey Sponge gets the play of the game as well. Fantastic use of the Tracer there. Really good. Fantastic watching. And that does mean condolences to the Orange team. Nathan, James and Ben, you played really well. You put up a good fight. You've taken our second spot, so enjoy that silver medal. Hopefully you can come back and see if you can steal the title from the Blues, or whether or not those guys will come back and retain their title. So guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to head off, because I'm going to do some presentations and hand these guys out their prizes. But thank you very, very much for watching us, and again for staying with us throughout all of these problems that we faced. It's been an experience, but we really appreciate your patience in that matter, and you've just been great. So thanks again, guys. In the meantime, I have been Cause and Effects. You have joined us for the first Overwatch tournament. Thank you very much. We will catch you again soon, and in the meantime, if not, give us a like on Facebook, on here. Keep up to date with what we're doing. We really appreciate it. Cheers. Peace out.